Hello everyone. Today we're going to go over updating Warzone Charadon Act 2, the Book of Fire, for 10th edition Crusade. So the basic large group or club Crusade campaign mechanics all pretty much works as is in 10th. However, you can play it again as is. However, when it comes to Warzone assets, that's the only place where we've had to make a slight change. And asset requisition is now 1 command point. So before the game begins, you can use a command point for an asset requisition. Now, you can do this in, like I said, club campaigns, or you can also, a lot of this stuff would really work well with permission from your opponents for using in your regular Crusade games. For example, ordnance batteries. Subtract 2 from the move characteristics of enemy models. Enemy units cannot advance. Each time a charge is declared for an enemy unit, roll one less d6 for the charge roll for the first round. You know, granted, you're spending your only command point for that first round to have that ability. Or a ritual site, and that is when determining which player has first turn. If your dice result is 1 to 3, you can use this Warzone asset. If you do, both players roll off again. And they have a number of other assets that you can get. We've had to update some of them. For example, Augur Sweep. Basically allows you to put an additional 250 points into reserve that you don't have to put on the table. Okay. After, you have also Aerial Reconnaissance, Supply Caches, which gives you an extra move. And then we have Command Uplink. In your first command phase, select a number of infantry units as per below to gain +2 to OC until the end of the battle. So an incursion size game, 2 units would get +2 to their OC. Really kind of a nice little addition. And the other ones that we had to upgrade a little bit was we had to take a little out for Faithful Resurgence. And it's basically each time a model in your army makes a melee attack, if this unit made a charge move this turn, you can re-roll hit rolls of 1. Kind of a nice thing to have. And then Technological Vaults. In a Crusade mission, when you reveal this Warzone asset, you can select 1 unit from your army to gain a weapon enhancement for that battle. You don't need to adjust the Crusade points total. So for 1 battle and 1 battle only, hey, you can give an enhancement to 1 unit. And that is all we have for the first part of the Crusade matches. The Campaign Master's Edicts, if this is a club or large group involving all in a single campaign for Charadon, all of these apply and work out fairly well. Your basic Crusade rules work out really well as well in this supplement. However, I did not apply legendary titles and legendary exploits. I've kept that away just because I'm not sure quite how to do that quite yet, so we just skipped it. So just no legendary exploits, but Heroic Victory, Further the War Effort, Abolish Veterans, all of those still stand for requisition points. We have also taken the time. The insult to injury table is still there, as is. However, we've had to upgrade some of the Crusade relics. Now, the Worm's Bite is the first one. If an enemy vehicle takes a wound from a melee attack by the bearer, the vehicle is infected by scrap code and is -1 to all hit rolls, and its movement is halved. So that's a good one for Xenos, not Imperium, not Chaos. Now, you also have the Blade of Purity. This is the one that actually hurt Typhus. And the Blade of Purity is range as melee, 5 attacks, weapon skill 2, strength 8, AP -3, 3 damage. It's anti-psyker on a 4-up, and devastating wounds. Then we have the Bilge Blade. And the bilge blade is again range melee. 5 attacks, weapon skill 2, strength 7, minus 3 AP, 2 damage each, anti-infantry on a 5-up with devastating wounds. So these are pretty nice relics, and again, this one is for Nurgle infantry. So your Death Guard, which are currently struggling, this is a nice way to kind of help them out. And it makes a nice little relic to give to your guys. And that should do it for our coverage of upgrading the Crusade rules. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit like and subscribe down below. Thank you very much.